We are live.
Like that.
Welcome.
Oh, loving it.
Loving it. So, what I want to ask you first, Baz, can you tell me which episode we're on?
Oh, it's three.
It's three.
All right.
All right.
Oh, I can't believe it. I can't believe we've managed to make three whole episodes of this.
I know.
Shit.
Tell me about it. I'm just shocked people are listening. So
Well, they're
that's
not.
good. Well, no, they're not actually. I won't show you the figures, but they're abysmal. Um, not good at all. So, good show today. Good show today. We've
All
obviously
right.
got. I'll just do a quick synopsis. We've got.
Ooh.
Yeah, we've got the. Obviously, we've got the film of the week, which was Us, directed by Jordan
Mm.
Peele. So we're going to have a chat about that. We have Barry's trivia game, and as we know, Barry, let's be honest, you did appalling last week, didn't you?
Yeah. What my
Um,
week?
it was a difficult one though. Characters' parents is a bit of a stretch, really.
Yeah, like
Yeah, it's a bit hard. But the
don't
stuff that
know.
you didn't get, Luke Skywalker, for instance, I mean, everyone's shaking their head at home. But anyway, you've got a chance to redeem yourself here today. Um, what it is we're gonna have a game of quotes. So I'm gonna say a quote, and you're gonna tell me which character said it. And for the
Right.
bonus round, we've got finish the quote. So we've got a few that you have to then finish, mate. Um,
Ooh, excellent. I'm
yeah.
very excited.
So and then we're going straight into some. I've got. This is the topic, right? You're gonna love this. Films from video games. So what's coming up in terms of video game adaptations into cinema? Um,
That's a whole category.
that is a whole category, and you'd be surprised.
Like,
I think you're
can
gonna
you
like
name
them.
one that's been successful?
Successful? No, probably Sonic comes to mind in recent times. That did
Yeah, but
okay.
like that
Um,
was that was successful because the trailer was so bad that
mm,
people sort of rallied behind it.
they
I
fixed it, didn't
I
they?
just don't understand why they keep trying. Like you'd think like they're sort of money orientated, aren't they?
Yeah.
Generally, so you'd
Well,
think they'd look at the figures and go, this just doesn't work.
but I think they're looking
Let's
at the
stop.
video because video game figures defies logic of like they think, oh, that's great property. We'll capitalize on that,
Yeah,
but they need to be focusing on what it is. Like no one thought a Lego movie would work, but if you get the right creative people behind it, you got a winner. But they
true, but
just
like Legos, it's I suppose you could do the similar thing with like nearly Minecraft. Do you know what I mean? You're using the world rather than the specific characters.
well wait till the list, Baz. You might be pleasantly surprised at that.
I don't think I will be at all.
You might be. You might be. So, what do you want to do first, mate? Would you want to talk about us, or would you like a game first? I'll let you
Yeah,
choose.
let's do us because that's fresh. That's fresh in my mind.
Okay.
And then watched it earlier today.
Earlier today,
Just
very
gonna
hot off the press
yeah preface it. I'm not a big fan of the horror genre
in
in
general.
general.
Mm.
I think it's generally very lazy
I'm glad you
and
said
just sort
generally.
of
I'm glad you said generally.
messes you around with like fake tension by just using sort of sound effects and
Jump scares.
creaking, like
And then a
nah.
big bang, and then it's like, oh, the
And
kids
then
slammed the
here's it
door or
like
something.
there's a big bang and then it's the kid, yeah, or it's a
Yeah,
toy or
yeah,
some shit,
yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
then the tension drops.
Mm.
Oh, it's just you, and then bang.
Yeah. Don't you
Right.
feel manipulated in a
This,
way when that happens?
yeah, but I don't enjoy that. Like
Yeah.
it's not that I'm like, oh, I'm too scared to watch this. It's just like this isn't satisfying.
Mm.
Like there's rarely good characters. Um, I mean, I'll be honest, I thought this was not good,
Us wasn't good.
really. Us wasn't good.
Right, go on.
Um, just you, I mean, I liked it at the start. I liked that whole like the 80s setting. I thought that was quite interesting.
Mm.
But I was just expecting a bit more because he did so well with Get Out, and it was actually saying something like underneath the 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 sort of story and the plot and the characters that were actually very interesting in Get Out.
Mm.
There was like messaging underneath it about culture and
Yeah,
erasing sort of history and that sort of thing.
But
Whereas this just didn't have that. It just felt very silly.
couldn't you argue that us represents a two-class system sort of thing? In there's the underbelly and then there's the top people sort of thing. Did you get the whole plot twist at the end sort of thing? The underlying thing?
Yeah, I thought like that was cool. I liked that. I liked the fact that her weapon was a fire stick thing.
Yeah,
Thought that was cool.
yeah.
Like that.
I
I
just
liked
go on.
I liked the White family.
They were
I thought they were
great, weren't they? They
hilarious.
were great, and the doubles of them were
Yeah,
fucking fantastic as well.
yeah.
Um, I
There wasn't like it was all right for a horror, but I felt like it sort of it wasn't as good as Get Out. It sort of fell into that same. I just felt quite lost a lot of the time. Like
hmm. So
just
what?
a lot of film with like because I watched it in the day with subtitles on, so it might have taken a bit out of the spook factor and the sting
Oh,
watching it
definitely,
in the
mate. Because she,
daytime.
how good is her double though? When how creepy is she when she's about?
Yeah, like
Oh
the
my
Darth Vader
god!
voice.
When they like sitting in that living room, I was like Jesus. And they first come. Anyway, what's your star rating? And then we'll go to my opinion.
I mean, what's it out of? Is it out of 10? Out of 5?
We'll do it out of 10.
Out of 10? Let's give it a 4.
Oh,
I won't watch it again. I'll be honest.
4. Okay. Well, I can tell you now. For me, it's a strong 8.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. Because I mean, this would be the second time I've watched it, so I don't know if there's any advantage in that or not. Um, I really liked it. I really liked the layers. I thought it wasn't like you say. I didn't feel manipulated by the scares. I felt it was
Mm.
really genuinely eerie. I felt like I was tense as opposed to shit. That's a cheap bang in the background or whatever.
Yeah,
I felt the kids were quite good because I've watched the explained and after the first time I watched it, and the
mm.
kids can sort of mirror each other. I don't know if you noticed that throughout, because
Oh
they're
yeah, but I felt like that was really like on the nose.
but
Like,
the old
oh, the girl she's obsessed with her phone, and this kid's kind of silly, and the dad's the goofy one. Boy, yo, 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 yo.
can't talk. Yeah,
Uh,
no, but the
it was
only
like,
reason they can mirror each other is because they're half and half, so to speak. Do you get so basically because the mother, is actually an
yeah,
underground person in the end, making the
right.
kids half human and half scissor people, should we call them? I don't know.
Yeah, but I don't know, like that whole like end bit, like the climax. I just felt like, what? This is it. This is like there's a fucking whole bunch of people what living underground eating rabbits.
Yeah,
What?
yeah, and the entrance to that world is the fun house. Is the
Yeah,
fun house on a beach. Um, I completely understand that to a certain extent. But I'm gonna have to disagree on the rating side. I think overall it's an 8. So, but we can disagree in this show.
mm,
It's a friendly environment. The audience
yeah. I
love that.
mean, I think it's more, to be honest, it's more just my general dislike of like horror
It's your
tropes
general dislike of
like
black
that.
people, isn't it? Let's be honest.
Yeah, yeah, it's general racism. But it's just like using that like, oh, happy family, we're all super normal, and like the dialogue's not really great. It's just sort of
Damn.
setting a mood.
I fucking picked that one because I thought you'd get a kick out of it, That's a shame. Okay,
No, I
well, we'll
thought the
go on.
action sequences were bad. Well,
Hmm. It's more building
um,
to something, in it? But like I say, I liked the bit where they first met in the lounge. I thought
mm,
that was one of the fucking creepiest scenes I've seen in a long time in modern cinema. When
yeah,
she's laughing like that, when she goes like that, we're like, what the fuck? Um,
yeah,
and then they go around to the rich couple's house and they're already dead, or you see them
yeah.
die. That's amazing. Uh,
I thought that was quite cool with the
yeah,
sounds going on. That was like a pretty good scene, but I'd have preferred it to stay in the 80s because I thought like the way that they actually did that was really cool. Like the actual set pieces and the costumes and all that sort of stuff was really nicely done.
beautiful. Yeah,
But
yeah.
I just don't get a kick out of like open bracket heavy breathing close bracket for like 10 full minutes.
Get the
of just
subtitles
sort
off
of
next time.
skulking around somewhere.
Right. Okay.
That's just really boring for me.
Okay. So us didn't do too well in Barry's eyes. Have you got any ideas for what you want us to do next, mate? If you want,
I
you can have a
will
pick.
probably have to stream it illegally somewhere, but that suits this film.
Go on.
I quite want to watch Blue Story.
All
It
right.
was
Yeah.
it was sort of when it first came out, it was like semi-banned in some places for just sort of
Yeah. In
glorifying
it was
gang
England.
crime and
Yeah.
that sort of thing.
In the UK, it's
Uh,
a film. It's a film about London gangs, isn't it, or something?
yeah. I mean, it's by the guys who did that Netflix original show.
Top
It was
Boy.
really good. Top Boy, that's it.
Yeah.
Same guys that were in that, so I imagine it's just more of that, and that was really good. So
Here's a fun fact for you. Drake
go on,
brought Top Boy back to TV.
good man.
It was an old show that
Hmm.
broadcast. I think it might have been Channel 4, and then it just died after a few seasons. But I think Drake saw it and put it to Netflix, which is
Well,
interesting.
he's like in love with UK grime and stuff like that, isn't he?
And it heavily features a lot of grime artists, doesn't it, as well? Top
Yeah,
Boy.
like
Yeah.
Kano's in it and stuff. Like just
Yeah.
acting,
Very good.
acting better than this film.
So, right, us didn't
Kano.
do good, but we'll be back next week with Blue Story then. Is that what we're saying?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
Blue
yeah.
Story. Let's
That's
hope.
my pick.
That's one we both haven't seen yet then. That's the first time that's happened, so
Yeah.
that'll be good. Okay. Right, on to the game. Now, the trivia games are going to be called either Barry Knows Nothing, or Barry Knows Everything, or Barry Knows Something based on how you do today, Baz. We've got to make a determination, all right? So that's going to be what's happening today. Now, the name of the
Oh
game is...
no.
Can you believe he said that? Clap.
Fuck's sake.
So that's the name of this quote game. So if I were to say, for example, I'll be back.
Right, that's Terminator, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Perfect.
Right.
So we know how to play the game, folks. We're not thick. Let's just get on with it, eh?
We're not stupid
We're
and
not
know nothing.
stupid.
God.
Okay. First on the list. This is film and TV, by the way, Baz, just in case.
Oh,
You
right.
weren't aware. Play along at home, please. Ay caramba.
Bart Simpson.
Bart Simpson is correct. One on the board, please.
Excellent. Right. Great start.
Right, 100% so far. You're doing well. Next. Now, remember, we're looking for the character's name, if possible, please.
Right.
Run, Forrest,
Not
Run.
that guy that was in that thing.
Exactly. Run, Forrest, Run. So we all know the film is Forrest Gump. But who said it?
Yeah.
Who said it to him?
Oh, shit. Oh, fucking name.
It's tense. If you heard him say it, it might help.
Yeah.
If you try to do it in his accent.
Jenny. What's the second name? Can I have Jenny?
You can have Jenny.
Sick.
Brilliant. Well done.
Jenny.
I didn't think you'd get that one.
I watched it recently.
Oh, did you? Jenny.
Yeah. Jenny.
Okay, next on the list. Roads. Where we're going, we don't need roads.
Doc
Doc.
Brown.
Doc Brown is on fire. That's 3 for 3, mate. This is amazing. This is really impressive.
Cracking.
Right. This could be called Barry Knows Everything from now on if you play your cards right here. The quote is, that rug really tied the room together.
The dude.
God. The dude it is? I told
Doing it
you,
out
he
here.
does know films.
Do know things
Yes.
sometimes.
Yes. Right. This one next. Look beyond what you see. Look beyond what you see. Who said it, Barry? Character
Struggling
name.
here. I'm really struggling.
Yeah. So
For some reason, I've got like Indiana Jones, maybe.
No, think
It's
younger
not.
audience. Beyond what you
Look
see.
beyond. Is it animated?
It is.
Look beyond what
I
you can
don't know if
see.
the judges are going to allow me to give you clues like that in future, so just watch yourself with your line of questioning, please.
I mean, it's pretty vague, man.
Yeah, still animation is still vast, isn't it? Um,
Yeah.
okay, look beyond what you see, and
Fucking.
then go on.
Nah, I'm just gonna. Ice Age
I
slot.
say it. Right. And then after he says the quote, he touches the water and it ripples. Does that help you at all?
No.
Okay. Well, as he's saying it, he stood next to everyone's favourite lion, Simba. It's Rafiki.
Oh, for fuck's sake, man. It's been so long.
Rafiki spitting that
I saw
wisdom.
that film when I was like 12, and I've not seen it since.
Oh, well, you're missing out, mate. You're missing out. It's like look beyond what you see because he sees his own reflection, doesn't he? And then he touches the water and his father's staring back at him. And it's like he's with you
Wow.
all along. And it's mind
That's
blowing.
like in Us, when there's two people for every person.
All coming out of Santa Monica Beach. Lovely.
Yeah, all at once.
Didn't really explain, go into sort of
Why?
why. It did a little bit, but they were like, oh yeah, they created these clones, no one knows why, sort of thing.
Yeah, like, but it'd have made more sense if it was just like she's the only one. Even then, it's like, why?
But you
Like,
know,
surely other people have been in the funhouse at points.
yeah,
You
yeah.
can't just you can't blame it on like a freak
No, but the
having
idea
like a
is,
freak storm.
yes, but the idea is that they were the special ones. They were the ones because they both wandered to the entrance point together. It's so weird because basically the worlds are mirroring each other, aren't they? Underneath, they've got the Mongi version
Yeah,
where everyone's like, she's doing a ballet recital, but she's like screwing it up
but
downstairs or
it
whatever.
was so mongy down there.
It
It
was,
was so fucking weird.
it was
It
really.
wasn't like it was beyond interesting. It sort of tipped over interesting into what am I even looking at here?
Right. Well, we know your stance, and I disagree. Let's not go into it. We're
It
gonna
was
fall out.
like why is there nothing there but rabbits? Why is it just a big
Because
hallway?
that's all they've got to eat.
What is
And
what is
rabbits,
going
rabbits
on?
reproduce. The fucking like
But let's
rabbits.
not. I mean, there's not to do with eat rabbits, but no one go up those stairs.
Or
Why?
think
There's
to
nothing up
fucking,
there.
or think to cook it. For Christ's sake, at the very least, they're eating it
Yeah,
raw.
Christ.
Anyway, you'll get the next one. So actually, you've only got that one wrong out of the last
Mm.
five. So you're 4 for 5. It's still very good, still very admirable. So I think you'll get this one. Those piles of crap doing what they did, they just signed their death warrants.
Mm.
The audience
Is
clapped for
it?
my performance.
Is it Brad Bellick?
It is Brad Bellick.
Fuck off.
Brad Bellick, I'm with the Bureau. So that was Brad Bellick. He's made it onto the list. Fantastic.
Oh my god.
The fans will be screaming at home because Barry's now 5 for 6. Sorry. Well done, Baz. Well done. The kids are loving it. Okay. Luke, I am your father.
Anakin Skywalker
Yep. Or
or Big Darth Boy.
Big Darth Boy, Vader Boy. Now, a bonus quote for
Ooh.
the actual, a bonus point for the actual quote, please. It's not in popular culture. It has been morphed, and it's not actually Luke, I am your father in the film.
All right.
It's something else, a variant of that.
Yeah, I think I've heard this bullshit. Like,
Darth Vader never says, Luke, I am your father.
oh fuck's sake! I
One
should
word
really know
difference.
this. This is like I'm trying to think what word, but like would obviously keep that sentence making sense.
Mm.
Luke starts Luke and ends with father.
Who said that?
Is that there's two words in between?
I'm going to have to rush you.
Luke.
The judges are making me move on. I'm sorry.
Fuck me. Luke. Yo, my boy, Luke. I'm your
Yo,
daddy.
yo, my son, bitch. Okay, it wasn't that. It's no, I am your father.
Oh shit, man.
Well, no, I am your father. Those at home, the real cinephiles. He is a Star Wars fan, I promise you, but that is a little bit tricky. That one. That's a bit of a red herring.
But that's
Okay.
really strange how that's been
Yeah, it's not really
like
noted on.
misdone.
It's over time. I don't really know how that works, but I think
I
it's
bet it's The
probably the
Simpsons
only example of a famous quote like that being misquoted.
that's wrong. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I'd put money on it that it is The Simpsons
Mm, mm. It well could be,
because
to be honest.
more people have seen The Simpsons, that episode of The Simpsons where he comes out and ruins it,
Yeah, yeah. It's brilliant,
um,
that, isn't it?
than people that have actually seen Star Wars, I think.
Don't they burst into song with guys and dolls at some point, or is that another one? Luke Skywalker's spinning his lightsaber around like a
Oh yeah,
cane. Yeah.
guys and dolls.
Guys and dolls, we're just a crazy bunch of guys and dolls. Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
They do
What an
that good
episode!
one with the fucking what's it called now?
There's a sick
With
song
the
with
monkeys.
the garbage men on a
Oh
different
yeah,
episode. The garbage men can. It's when Homer falls out with the council or whatever, and they refuse to pick up his garbage, so he lets it just pile up around the house. He's stapling banana skins
yeah.
to the bin and stuff. But there's a sick song. What is it? It's a parody of the Candyman can. You know, from Willy Wonka.
They go, yeah, that's like what season fucking.
Oh, it's
It's one
early.
of the early ones. I think I
Yeah,
had that
very
on
early.
video.
Oh, it's mint. It's mint, that one. Right, next. So really, you've got one wrong so far. You're still going good.
Two wrong.
Well, that were a bonus one for the real quote.
Oh right, that's like
So
extra points.
we'll let you have that one off. Um,
Right.
next, yippee ki motherfucker, and I will not. I need both names on this one, please.
You mother. Ah, fucking hell.
Have some time. You've got some time to think. I'll
Uh,
get a drum roll going.
It's Arnold Schwarzenegger, isn't it?
Al Pacino, actually.
Oh, is it? Fuck.
No, it's not Arnold
I thought it was.
Schwarzenegger. It's not Arnold Schwarzenegger, mate. Or Al
Right.
Pacino.
Fair enough.
I was joking. It's in that vein. It's obviously an action star.
Yeah.
I can see why you'd have Arnie in your
I thought
head.
Rambo for some reason. Like,
It's not a bad guess, but no, it's not Rambo.
because
I'll let
oh
you
no, it's fucking. Oh, what's his name now?
name the film then. See if you're on the
Die
right track.
Hard, right?
It's Die Hard. It is from Die Hard.
And it's Bruce Willis.
Yes, it is Bruce
Bruce
Willis.
Bruce Willis isn't the character though. Bruce
No,
Willis is the
it'd
fucking.
be easier job for him if it was his character's name, but it's
Mm,
not. No.
Doctor Die Hard.
Ooh, close. It's Mr. Die Hard. He never got his doctorate.
Oh no, oh, he's still in school.
Okay, it's John McClane.
John McClane.
John
Of course it is.
McClane. Andy Samberg does a great Alan Rickman impression of him in Die Hard, and it's just McClane. That's the full impression. It's fantastic. Right, next. So 2 wrong so far, but still good going. I'd still put it so
All right.
far as being named Barry Knows Everything, to be fair.
Barry nearly knows everything.
Nearly Knows Everything might be more appropriate. But let's
Yeah, like
go.
80%.
Last one. Not last one, we've got 2 more after this. Say hello to my little friend.
I can't remember the character's name. I know it's Scarface, obviously. I want to say Johnny something because that's like a gangster name. Johnny Taxman.
Johnny Taxman, the notorious gangster.
Yeah, the notorious gangster.
No, his name is
Johnny Tight
Tony.
Lips.
Tony Montana.
Mm,
Yeah, yeah.
I'm an idiot.
Should have got that. But anyway, we'll let you off. So these
Shoulda.
ones, a little bit more obscure, I'd say. I don't think you'll get the names on these ones, but we'll try it anyway. I love it when a
Right.
plan comes together.
Oh, I know this.
I'll accept the first name. Do you know what
I
franchise?
can almost no, but I can almost like see the scene,
Yeah. So this,
and it's not Michael Scofield.
I'll give you a couple of clues. Um, so this is actually a popular TV series back in the day that actually got remade for cinema. It had a reboot
Right.
makeover, as a lot of them do.
Oh,
Not to.
it's fucking it's the A Team, isn't it?
It is the A Team. Well done. You're getting close, Warmer.
But I really don't. Obviously, I know Mr. T,
It's not Mr.
Mac,
T.
Makovich or Mc something.
No,
You
it's
know, it's a
Hannibal.
Mc.
Hannibal Smith. Wait, what were you saying
there's,
then, Mac? Mac?
there's a you know like the Irish names where it's Mc something.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
There's
I thought it was
Hannibal.
that.
There's Hannibal Face. Uh, yeah. Anyway, let's move on before we make
Mc
ourselves
Hannibal.
look stupid. Next one. You can't handle the truth. The audience just applauded at my beautiful performance there, and rightly so.
It was pretty good.
Thank you. I threw myself
You
in.
can't handle the truth. Bang bang. See, that's a good film.
It is.
I like stuff like that. I don't know the guy though.
What's the film?
I don't know the film, but I know the scene.
You know the seed. Yeah, I've done that loads.
I
Right.
kind of know it.
Okay, so the
I
film.
like. I want to say Die Hard 2 or like not Die Hard 2 because that's like the
Yeah.
Christmas one, but like
Right.
some
No.
sort of 80s.
So it's A Few Good Men it is, and the scene is in a courtroom where Jack Nicholson's
Yes.
character is on the stand, and Tom Cruise is making him angry, and he ends up saying, "I just want the truth," and that's the response. Jack brings more light to it than me, but not by much, to be honest with you. I'm amazing.
Coke fueled film. That's what we want.
He's a coke fueled guy. He's wild. Right. Now, this is the exciting part. This is where Barry can really redeem himself. It's, what did he just say? A little variant on what we've just played. And essentially...
What have we just played? Oh, is it? I can't believe he said...
Can you believe he said that? And now we're into, what did he just say? So very similar.
Right.
I can see why people might get confused at home, but please don't. They're very different.
highbrow stuff we're doing
It
here.
is, yeah. The thing is, it's things to make people think. It's going to really make them assess and think about deep philosophy.
I think it's going to make them assess what the fuck they're doing with their lives if they're listening to this.
Yeah. I think if they're wasting time on this, you really need to take a good long look at yourselves. Frankly, at home, audience is applauding.
Sort it out.
Sort it out. Leave. Right. What did he just say? Want to know how I got these blank?
All right. Yeah. I get you.
Want to know how I got these blank?
Want to know how I got these tits?
Is tits your final answer?
Want to know how... Fuck you. Want to know how I got... Want to know how I got these...
I think maybe if I put my acting prowess behind it, it might.
Yeah, please, mate.
Okay.
Want to know how I got these scars?
Want to know how I got these scars?
Correct.
Yeah. Well done, mate. You got it.
Right. I like how he just bullshits and just makes something up.
Right, here we go. You talking to
me?
Me. Name the film.
Dirty Harry.
Taxi Driver.
Fuck you.
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a blank.
Damn
it is from Gone with the Wind. Made in the early 40s, I believe that one.
I wouldn't have been able to tell you anything else about that quote
I know,
or why
me neither.
I know it.
Yeah. It's just in pop culture, isn't it? So
is it like from Family Guy or some bullshit?
Probably, yeah. Or like you say, Simpsons have probably done some take on it at some point.
Yeah, it's like it's that in the zeitgeist that you know it, but you know no other information.
It's like I never realised that the Indiana Jones hat pull, like from Chicken Run and Simpsons and stuff, where they grab the hat before the door closes, is a
Oh yeah,
reference to Indiana Jones. I never even knew that before seeing Indiana Jones do it. And obviously it made sense then, but stuff like that just gets
and then
copied. And
then you're watching Indiana Jones and like saying to your parents like,
oh,
"Oh,
they've nicked that.
it's just like Chicken Run. They've stolen it from Chicken Run.
Oh, is this the newest Indiana Jones? I love this.
They must have taken a tip from fucking Chicken Run, man."
Yo, they're copying Chicken Run these. Raiders of the Lost Ark. Love it. Right, we're going to try as best at providing some relative film news for the audience, Barry. Can you believe that?
Right,
Okay.
I can't believe it.
We're going to be talking about, and in recent times, as we know, as you've already stated, Barry, the video game crossover into the movies has not had a long string of successes in the past. Um,
No, it's a joke, isn't it?
it's
Like,
tricky. You've got the likes of the Super Mario Bros. Original film and the original Mortal Kombat letting the side down completely. I don't know why they
heavily.
weren't enough to say, let's scrap this altogether. But we're going to be
Mm.
talking about some promising ones, some upcoming ones. As we know,
I
Sonic,
can't believe there's even a list.
there
Like, there
is.
shouldn't be enough to make a list.
I know. But once you hear them, I was like, that'll work. That'll be shit. That'll work. So you'll
Mm.
probably pick up on the same vibes. So we'll go through it. I know we've spoke about this before, and you've said you're not really for it, Barry. But they're doing Mortal Kombat again now.
I've changed. I kind of have changed my mind on Mortal Kombat, to be honest.
Now I've watched the
Um,
trailer, and I can tell you that redeemed a lot of it for me. Not just because it's action and everyone looks really good and realistic. It's because
mm,
they've actually based it on a tournament that happens, which is the game. That's what we want to see. We want to see this tournament and how it comes about, and
yeah,
like stay
I
true
don't. I
to it.
want I'd want ideally no plot or story
Exactly.
whatsoever
They go to a
if
tournament
you're
and there's
doing that sort of
fights.
film.
They go to a tournament and there's fights. It's like the Assassin's Creed. They've missed a trick. Why didn't you go in the Animus? It was like some robotic arm thing, and
Mm.
why not just do the Assassin's Creed story into a film? I think that's what they're missing. A lot of stuff. They try to do a spin-off or a story within the same world, or just do the game. It's got a
But
good
like
enough
the
plot.
Assassin's Creed story is like bullshit anyway.
Yeah, yeah. We want to see an
Like
assassin
you
at
wouldn't pick
work,
that.
really.
You'd pick something good.
So we've got then the next on the list is very relevant to
But
this
like yeah,
conversation.
I'd prefer. I like Mortal Kombat like as an idea. I think if they really lean into like not having any character development and almost making a joke out of it, because like that's what the games are like. They're really like corny. The dialogue is it has to be written badly on purpose because it's
Yeah,
awful.
yeah. I mean, one
So
word that
I'd love the actual like the dialogue bits to be hilarious. Like the
yes,
characters aren't really even responding to
parodying
each other.
itself.
They're just sort of reading lines.
Mm, one
And
word,
then it just cuts to like some sick ass, full fight scene with
one word that
everything we want to
that
see.
I want to see in this is fatality. That's all you need. You
Yeah,
need arms getting
yeah,
ripped off. You need spines getting ripped out. You need legs being used to bash people's heads in. We want to see it all.
you need all that, yeah. But you could also like really cheap out on just get the worst voice actors possible and
It's
have,
live
you
action.
know,
It's live action, mate. They're
yeah,
acting.
but I mean like if Scorpio's face is covered up, you just need a voice actor, don't you?
Yes, yeah, true, true. So anyway, this is quite relevant. The next one is a sequel to the Assassin's Creed movie that no one wants. What do you think to that?
Why like is it what's it called? Is it called the Assassin's Creed movie 2?
I don't know. It basically what I think's happened is, and it was signed on when they brought the first one out. That's what studios do.
Yeah,
They'll usually sign on if they think it's a hot property. They'll sign on for 2 or 3 pictures. Now they signed on
yeah.
for sequels, so it's still slated as it's announced, but there's no further comment on it or any news that it's happening or filmed or some of it's
Because
been filmed. It's not.
You'd release it without any reference to the previous movie, would you? And just try and start again.
Really, yeah. I mean, the one redeeming factor for me, why I went to see it, was Michael Fassbender, who's absolutely fantastic usually, but not when the words
Mm.
aren't there. You can't really do much with that.
No, I mean, I'm surprised they're actually managing to get any sort of quality talent in these sorts of films.
Yeah, me too, actually. But it's the big bucks in it. They'll throw money at it. They've
I
got.
know,
They've
but
got.
like, you've got to know that you potentially, I suppose, if no one sees it, you can't really kill your career.
Well, we've got an up and comer in this next one actually, who we're hoping it doesn't kill the career of because it's Tom Holland who's in this next one,
Ooh,
and it's Uncharted. Now we're Xbox through and through, us, so we won't be that familiar with Uncharted, which is a PlayStation exclusive. But I've heard
mm.
very, very good things about the story, and he's an adventurer.
It's just, it's like a fun action film, isn't it?
It's a bit of a Tomb Raider vibe, I think, is the game.
Yeah, get the treasure.
Yeah,
Oh man, it's all spooky and haunted, or there's terrorists here or something.
exactly. Yeah, so he's playing. So Tom Holland is playing a young. I think his name's something Drake. And forgive me, fans. I don't. I'm not familiar with it, but I'm sure it's
He's
Drake.
smashing it in the minute, isn't he?
Oh, he's in everything. He's got a new film for Apple called Cherry that's got rave reviews about a soldier with PTSD. I think. Don't check me on that. But it's about some
Decent
soldier.
range.
Yeah. So he said that's like a new challenge for him, and he seems to be doing more emotional stuff. So good luck to him. Good luck to him.
Mm.
Next, you're gonna love this. Minecraft the movie.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Okay, so
This needs to be straight to Netflix, this thing.
a couple of things, yeah, straight to video cassette and then straight to the bin. I think probably. Follows a teenage
Can you
girl,
imagine?
on a quest to defeat the Ender Dragon and protect the overworld.
Oh, it's gonna be awful. I bet, God, it'll do well though,
It will.
because
It
that
will.
many kids will go see it.
It will be a 5-year-old film, won't it? I think, or
Yeah,
maybe a bit
yeah,
older than that.
proper kid shit.
It will be, yeah. It'll be someone's farted, or the pig's farted in the corner, or something. It'll be that sort of level of humor, I would imagine.
Mm,
But we can't judge a book. Well, we'll watch it. Well, I don't know if we will, to be honest.
no,
Probably not ever.
probably never.
So look forward to that one, folks. Now you're an anime fan, aren't you?
Yeah, a bit. I've been getting into it.
Yeah. Okay. So, are you familiar with the one of the latest games, Cyberpunk, with Keanu Reeves? He's a character in it.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
sort of
yeah.
a
I won't call that anime though,
no.
or has it been animated in an
Uh-huh,
anime
uh-huh.
fashion?
Yes. So the anime series is on the way based on the world that Cyberpunk created.
Oh,
Cyberpunk has
that's
had
fun. That might be
many.
all right.
Yeah, that will be good because the world looks amazing and fantastic. It's sort of like a modern
Mm,
steampunky vibe to the world,
yeah,
but the game has been met with a lot of criticism that I've seen online. To be honest, it's buggy and glitchy. People are saying the characters don't work, but that doesn't necessarily mean the world isn't awe-inspiring and encompassing.
yeah. I think it's like thematically, that's what it's about, isn't it? It's created like
Yeah.
a really interesting like sci-fi world
Mm.
that could translate really well into a film. You're not sort of constrained. I mean, if Keanu Reeves is in it, then brilliant.
Yeah, he's
Like,
not in the anime
great.
series. He's in the game itself as a character.
That is a shame. You'd
Yeah.
want him as the main
Well,
character.
in fact, you don't know what's coming on, but that's Cyberpunk Edge Runners. That's going to be called. So interesting title. I think probably what's happened is the game's done poorly. They've sort of thought, right, we need to branch this fucker
Yeah,
out quickly, while we've got some press. But we'll see about that one. Might be all right. Might be all right.
it might be okay. I can see it being a bit of a flop.
Well, you never well, look. Let's hold out because I'd have said that about the Lego Movie. That's my go-to about fucking shit like this.
Fair, fair one.
You never know. You never know. So the
And like
next go on.
critically acclaimed film, the Lego Movie.
And funny. It's hilarious.
Yeah,
So
it's
we
really
never
well
know.
done.
What's not on the list? Just to branch off for a second from the list, we've got 3 left. I'm just looking at my games there. Did I dream that in about 2006, Peter Jackson announced that he were doing a Halo movie?
No, I think that was a thing.
It was a thing, wasn't it? Or it was at least rumored to be a part of
Did
it.
it
Or
happen?
it never happened. We've never seen a Halo film.
I'm sure there
Why?
was trailers and stuff.
There was trailers to sort of allude to. It was sort of like preview. Yeah, I'm sure there was a trailer, wasn't there? Master Chief in
Hold
the
on.
desert or something.
I am. Uh,
Can you have a look?
yeah, it exists.
So a trailer exists, and when was that trailer?
No, the film exists.
No, they've done Halo Legends and stuff like that, which is like a
Halo: The Fall of Reach.
yes, that
Um,
they're like animated.
oh right.
Mm. I'd love to see Elite versus Master Chief in combat.
What movie?
It hasn't happened, mate. Not a live action one that
I
I've
mean, to be
seen.
honest, I'm struggling to find because there's a lot of bullshit here. There's a
Mm.
lot of when people put trailers together for YouTube just for clicks, and it's just like some bullshit.
And that's the first sign that it's not happening right there, isn't it? Let's be honest.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
so, right, we'll go back to the list then because you're gonna love this next one. I really think this has been like the most thing. In fact, the last one is pretty exciting just because it's funny, but this one,
All right.
Borderlands. What do you
I'm
think?
not sure. Like, I remember characters wise, it was really fun, but it's like good characters in video games. The bar's pretty low. Do you know what I mean?
But
Because
it
you
did have
sort
a
of just
wide
walk away
range,
from them.
yeah, a wacky cast of characters, wouldn't you say?
Yeah,
So
like madness, like Claptrap. You've got that fat girl
yeah,
that's a mechanic. You've got
yeah,
all sorts going on.
you've got a lot going on.
But like to actually be with fucking the catch a ride for a full film, it's a lot.
Mm. Well,
I don't know, man.
let me change your mind.
They'd have to do something like I just can't see him doing anything unique, like plot wise. It's just going to be like constrained. Oh, we got it because the plot of Borderlands was pretty bad. It's just the characters carried it. Like, oh, we
Yeah,
got to get these vaults or whatever, get these cool guns.
I tell you what was good. The Telltale did a Borderlands game, and the storytelling, the button pressing where you can.
Oh yeah,
That was fantastic. I got really into that. I
is it
think,
good?
yeah, really good. And that had like
Is it like
Hans.
survivalist? Like, oh, you got to pick between fucking ammo and saving this kid or whatever.
A little bit of that. Yeah, it was more like it's if you've ever played a Telltale game before, the choice that you make in the beginning will eventually end up affecting all the choices you subsequently make. So there's a bit of that. It's more to do with like Handsome Jack's in it. He's in
All
it,
right,
and
he's a good baddie.
you actually work for him in it. You're like an underling on
All right,
his thing, and you sort of go rogue, and it's really a good ride if you're into story based games. They're really good. So
mm.
that's one to
It's
watch
just
out.
hard, isn't it, for like a film like that to be able to like actually be entertaining to people that haven't played the games.
But what's
So
most
it's like you're really niching yourself off.
but what's most surprising about the project is that it's actually attracted high profile. Like Kate Blanchett is pegged to
Hmm.
star. She's really good, and the writer from Chernobyl is writing the screenplay for it. So it's
Oh, right. Well,
it's got the
that changes
signs.
things.
Yeah, exactly. It's got the signs of being a winner. Really, if you had to put money on it, I'd put money on it, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I mean, like the writing for Chernobyl was really, really, really good, and the
Fantastic.
dialogue was decent, and the suspense was good. Everything about it was really good.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man.
We'll have to see. Let's
I
not
hope it's
judge.
not bad.
Yeah,
I'll
we
put it
hope.
there.
You hope. All you can do is hope they don't butcher what you love and hold dear. But a lot of times they do, unfortunately. So next, unnecessary, I'd say, but a way to cash in on a good franchise is Call of Duty.
Oh no,
1 and 2 have been
haven't they
bought.
got enough money?
Apparently not. Apparently not. They need more money. They need more industry. So they're gonna
Right.
try take over
Do you need
that.
to do you need to buy a loot box for the film to
Yeah,
get
it's like,
the true ending or
how are they
something.
gonna do that? It's like insert war film here and then slap Call of Duty on it. Is that the thing? It's gonna have to be something like that, innit? They can't base it on Call of Duty, or maybe they'll. It depends what they do. Like they could go Modern Warfare and do McTavish and all that, and the cast of characters in that, or they could go
Yeah,
Black
but I
Ops was
mean, like,
probably the best, strongest story for me with the mind control thing that he had, and he was imagining that
yeah,
guy there
yeah,
all
that
the
was all
time.
right. But even then, like, you can write like a video game story in one page. Plus, like, you've
Mm,
got a level in between everything that happens to like manage to string it out for an entire film
yeah, yeah. Well, I would
is
imagine.
just going to be really tricky.
I would imagine there's going to be a hell of a lot of action in it.
I can see him throwing shitloads of cash at it
Yes, yeah.
and not really getting anywhere with anything.
For me, it's going to be what the defining factor is going to be what era they go for. Because
Mm,
if they go like I know they've been doing like Advanced Warfare, which was set in the future, and there was like
yeah,
space fights and stuff. You know, you don't the
it
franchise
might
is
tie it
spread.
all in. You know,
They could
it might have like some overarching
like who you
long
yeah
story about some guy, some family from World War II that have been fighting forever or whatever.
yeah that'd be brilliant. Now this last one is the most I've saved it for last for a reason. Let's put it that way.
Right.
Okay, it's
Is
not
it the
even the
most anticipated or is it the worst then?
probably like the least anticipated, but I always
Less
enjoyed the
than
game.
COD.
Probably based on its fans, I'd say. So Duke
Right, okay.
Nukem is being made, right?
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
yeah, but that's not the best bit. Can you tell me? Can you guess? I'll give you three guesses on who is pegged to star as Duke Nukem.
Is it that guy? What's his name? He's in he's got a huge head. He plays Hellboy.
Ron Perlman, I believe his name is. No, it's not.
Is it?
No, it's not him.
It's got a fat ass head.
It's better than that.
Um Better than him.
Yeah, yeah.
Actually relevant still. Or like,
More relevant now than ever.
oh, it's not The Rock, is it?
No, you're on right lines. Think less famous.
Less famous than The Rock, but still that same kind of guy. And he's
Yeah.
too old. Who'd be good?
think
I'm not sure. Go on.
think wrestler.
Oh, it's not Hulk Hogan,
It's John Cena. Ba
John
ba da
Cena.
ba. Da, da,
Wow.
da, da. Your time is up. My time is now. So John Cena is pegged to play
I can see
Duke
this
Nukem.
actually being all right.
I can't wait to see this. I love Duke Nukem as a character. He just fucking pisses everyone off. There's the options in
Just
the
gonna be
game.
like the most jacked up, like
Yeah, he'll
huge
have to be
guy ever.
roided out of his head as if he ain't
But
already.
that's what you want to see.
You do, you do. I have no problem with it. The only problem I have is just like lying to fans and categorically saying you don't when you do. That's when asked about it, they all
Gotta
say,
love
"Oh
that.
yeah, just I exercised. I got this way in 10 weeks. I just exercise, good diet. Oh, did you
Yeah, yeah. Just
really?
eat a cabbage or whatever.
Yeah, yeah. Just had a few, a few salads and that, and I look like a Greek god. It's a joke. It's an absolute joke. So right, we're done, Baz.
I can see that being really fun, personally.
I do because there's stuff in Duke Nukem Forever that's like
Even if
you
even
can
if it's really bad, like you want the writing to be bad,
you do, but
because
it's
that's the joke.
the Duke Nukem Forever actually takes the piss out of itself. Like you can do some wild
Yeah,
shit, you can do some crazy
it's
shit.
really like that's perfectly cast as well.
It comes out with one-liners like you'll blow something up and he'll say something just fucking awful, but he thinks he's so cool as well. It's a good character to bring to cinema, I think.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, I hope he sticks around. Weirdly,
John Cena or Duke Nukem.
yeah, John Cena, all of it.
John Cena is a man who's worked very hard and been a wrestler for a lot of years, hasn't he? Now at this point,
Yeah, more wrestlers. That's what we want.
well, there is. You think of Dave
If you're doing
Batista.
like a a campy action film where you just want the guys to say one-liners.
Well,
Get wrestlers in.
a lot of them are going that way. It's like Dave Bautista, who plays Drax in Guardians of the Galaxy. Do you know what I'm on
Yeah.
about? He's a wrestler first, Batista. And
Mad. Oh yeah, Batista.
yeah, that's
I want Booker T, who was always one of my
Booker
favourites.
T. He retired though, didn't he? A long time ago. King Booker.
Get him back.
King Booker.
Get him back as a baddie or something.
But like, I don't know if wrestlers are really popping into the limelight like John Cena did when I think he got in at the right sort of time, or I just don't know. I couldn't
It's
name
still
you a
really
wrestler.
popular, man.
Yeah, it probably is,
It's just
but
not
I don't.
popular with us.
I guess, but I saw like John Cena lunchboxes and pencil cases. It were fucking everywhere. I don't really see anyone getting thrusted into the limelight like that. Like even if when I wasn't
You've got
into
like,
wrestling, I could tell you John Cena's
yeah,
name. You know,
you got Brock Lesnar. You got,
Brock
you know,
Lesnar. Yeah, but I only know him. Like I do know him when I've seen a picture of him, but I know him more because he's branched over, not because his wrestling career. You know, I know him for UFC more than anything. I think Hardy Brothers, are they still a thing? The Hardy Brothers? I think they were in it for a bit. Anyway,
that
who
South
knows?
Park bit.
Let's do WWE, the film. Never mind all else.
That'd be great.
That'll be fantastic. I won't put it past them.
I'd be more up for that than fucking Minecraft movie.
Well, they did a Scooby-Doo meets WWE Superstars, and John Cena were in that. So maybe we'll watch that and review that.
Sorry? What?
You heard me correctly. Scooby-Doo. They've done it, honestly.
Scooby-Doo meets the WWE Super.
Yeah. Or Saves, or whatever they put as a title. Let me try and find it.
So what, is Shaggy there? Or is it
Yeah,
just
the full gang. It's like an episode of
full
Scooby-Doo.
gang.
Oh, it's WrestleMania, it's called.
Solving mysteries
Scooby-Doo.
and doing wrestling.
Scooby-Doo WrestleMania Mystery. And the cover is him back-to-back with John Cena. It's epic. Get it up. Get it up. Scooby-Doo WrestleMania.
Scooby-Doo WrestleMania. What the fuck is this?
I think we need to watch that soon. 70% on Rotten Tomatoes is higher than I thought it would have, to be honest.
Like, are they solving mysteries or are they wrestling?
No, there'll be
probably both.
There'll be a wrestlers will go missing during live events or something, and the only people they'll be able to call is Scooby-Doo and the gang, or something like that. Bollocks.
Or something like that.
It doesn't really matter to them, does it? Who's writing it?
No.
So why should it
What
matter?
a great crossover.
I know. Well, they've done a few. They did. Let me try to think of what else. They've done a band as well. I'm sure they've done a band. It'll be Kiss, won't it? The Money Grabbers. Oh, it is. Scooby-Doo and Kiss Rock and Roll Mystery came out a year after the WrestleMania crossover.
What is going on?
Of course, Scooby-Doo's in the makeup. Of course he is. This is great. We need to watch all of them. Scooby-Doo and Kiss Rock and Roll Mystery original movie. Yes, that's a classic. Okay, well, what a great episode. What a great episode of Flickheads. I think what we should do is watch them all, Baz. All Scooby-Doo tasteless crossovers and rate them.
I think that'd give me brain damage.
Come on, I think we should try at least the WrestleMania one.
Yeah, the WrestleMania one. Maybe in short, like you can't do it a lot because you'll end up in some sort of institution, I think.
Yeah, we'll
talking about Scooby-Doo crossovers, and everyone's like, no, that didn't happen. And you're going, yes, it did. Look it up. Don't listen to him. Have you had your medication?
I just want to see how they do it, don't you? How shameful it is. Because it will be. It'll just be on the nose. Like, oh, Scooby's here. You know, or the boss.
Oh, Scooby-Doo's here. Oh, sounds great. We're Kiss, by the way. We just broke down.
We're Kiss, and we also like Scooby snacks. No way. Can we have some? Yeah, sure. Oh wait, we've someone's gone missing from our crew. Can you come and have a look at this? And then Fred will say something like, I'm
Christ.
so handsome. And Daphne will say, shag me, Fred. And Velma will say,
Like
jinkies.
Daphne and Fred are like just completely redundant.
I
They're not.
liked the live action Scooby Doo's, didn't you?
Yeah, that was good because Fred was like, actually, it was like they were really good movies to be honest.
There were characters were a bit more like fleshed out. I
Yeah,
think.
like they were developed. Like Fred was vain. He had like faults.
Yeah,
They all
yeah.
had problems.
Fred
And
was
they
a
were
bit
all sort of
stupid in
working
the
on trying to
films, which
fixing it.
yeah, Fred was thick, which was quite
Yeah,
good.
it was
quite
like the
funny.
jock, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Rather than just the guy that's good at everything.
Yeah, and then Daphne like ends up like you think she's all glam, but she ends up like being able to fight and stuff like that. It's a good,
Mate,
it's a good thing.
Fit Velma. Ooh.
Fit Velma in the leather
Talk to
suit.
me.
Oh my God! Come
Oh
to.
my Christ.
She says,
How is
"Who's your
this a
mummy?"
kid's
Doesn't
film?
she? She says,
How
"Who's
is
your
that a
mummy?"
kid's film?
She says, "Who's your mummy?" And he goes, "My mummy." I don't get it. It's great.
A lot of kids hit puberty right
Oh yes, mummy. What's this in my pants? Jinkies. Right, we've had a good show. Let's call it a day. We've had enough. Right, pleasure.
Overclattered.
Yeah, I'm fucking shattered. Let's recap next week. What we're gonna watch?
So we're watching Blue Story.
Watching Blue Story. We'll find a way to watch that, and we'll be back with a review of Blue Story for you all next week. We'll also have more of Barry Knows Nearly Everything, the hit game.
Just
that
about,
everyone loves.
almost.
Just about, just missed the mark. But we'll get there next time. We'll have one. I'll tell you what we'll do, because you need to redeem yourself among these Star Wars fans. I'm thinking a Star Wars themed
Oh,
quiz.
don't do that to me, man.
You need to be brushing up on this. I know it's putting you on the
What's it for
spot.
stuff blowing up?
Well, I tell you what then. Why don't you fire it back at me and do yourself a little one?
All right.
Do yourself a little 5 questions for me, and I'll do 5 for you, and we'll do it that way if you want.
That works. I like that.
Okay. So then you're not just being put on spot all the time, because there'll be stuff that then we can like have a little competition going, I suppose.
There's like so much bullshit trivia.
Yeah, but we can't. We've got to have like a bit of a no bullshit rule.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
No.
How old are the Jawas?
Yeah, exactly. Ewoks. What's the Ewoks' home planet? Endor.
Oh, no, this Endor. Yeah.
Endor, isn't it? Yeah. So see,
They
we
love it on
know
Endor.
some shit. We know some shit. We'll do
We
all
know
right. So
some
5
shit,
questions.
but not all the shit.
So Star Wars theme then. 5 questions each. We'll see you next week. Yeah.
That's the one. Right. It's been a pleasure.
It's been a pleasure as always, Barry. Thanks for joining us. And we'll see you next Friday at 7 p.m. as always. Follow the Instagram and all that good shit. The YouTube is going strong as well, so give that a subscribe for the back catalogue. And we'll see you next time. Much love. Cheers, Baz.
Bless up.
See you soon.